Today I'm going to show you how you can create a custom button in light and dark mode. And if you'd like to learn more about SwiftUI, or you just want me to take a look at your bugs in your SwiftUI, go ahead and check out the first link in the description. It's at redeveloper.com/mentoring, where you can meet me on a one-on-one Zoom call. Okay, so here is our project. I just added a simple button. As you can see, you can just tap on it, it fades in, and basically that's it. Let's just take a look at it in dark mode. So here's our dark appearance. As usual, we have our appearance, the custom tint color, the blue, the default one, and in light mode it's just like this. So what I want to build out today and show you how you can do it easily is your very own custom button style. Because if you just add in here the button style, you will see that we have some of these, and let's just go for bordered prominent because that's quite simple and it's really visual. As you can see, we have kind of this capsule over here. The button text has changed to white in this case, and of course you can just tap on it, it just fades in. And if we go into dark mode, it's basically the same thing. Now, what we are going to do is build out our own custom button, but we are going to have a twist on it. And just a quick hint over here, the background will be black or white. We will see that. Okay, so I'm just going to go back and put this into a light appearance. And what I'm going to do is just simply comment this out. We're going to use a button style, but for that, we actually need to create our own custom button style. So we're going to do it right over here. Feel free to just open up a new file and put it over there. So it will be a struct let's just call it custom button style, and it will be of type button style. There we go. And what this needs is basically make a body with a configuration, and yeah, you just add in here your configuration, and you customize your app, but your view. But this is not enough. Let's just talk about this configuration. If you add a dot right over here, you will see there are two options. Label is pressed and role. We're not going to go into the role. Basically, if that role is destructive or cancel, we're not going to care about that for now. We want to add return array, some sort of view, as you can see over here, and that is our label. So now that warning will just go away, and now it's time to actually customize it. So let's just add in here some view modifiers. So font, headline, and then frame with a max width. Let's just go with infinity, and what this does actually is just going to make the width of the button take up as much space as it can. This is a real good tip over here. Let's have also a padding of dot vertical of 14 maybe, just a padding on top and bottom of our view. In this particular case, it's the text of custom. And then let's add also a background, and I'm going to use the one that we have over here, but you can just use any view over here, and let's just have a rounded rectangle with a corner radius of 14. And this is where kind of the issues come in, but let's just go ahead and type it out. So I'm going to have a fill, and let's just have a separate color over here. So that would be a private var background. Okay, that would be our color, not configuration, color. There we go. And let's just have it to be white. So dot white. So I'm just going to add in here background Yeah, let's just name it color, background color. Okay, that's fine. We are going to, take a look at what this solution, what issues it has, and we are going to fix it in just a second. Okay, so that's our background. And then we just have also an opacity of, let's just have configuration dot. And if we are going to press it, so we are going to use this is pressed, we're going to have a opacity of 0.85, otherwise full opacity. Okay. After that, we are also going to add a foreground style, just to have a foreground style as we had with the background. For the foreground style, let's just create it right over here. So private var foreground color. I'm going to use a color, not just a style. I just have a color. Again, feel free to customize it as you'd like. So let's just have this dot black. Okay, let's just have this dot black, sorry, not black, but foreground color. Okay, and then let's just also have some scale effect. Why not? Just so you know that we have that available. So scale effect, let's just have configuration dot is pressed, and just have a Turner operator right over here, 0.98, just a little bit, and then 1.0. And finally, because we have this scale effect, it should not be choppy. It should also have an animation. So dot animation with a value, and let's just have dot snappy with the duration of, just type out duration. Okay, and 0.18. And the value, when this animation is going to be added, is on the change of the is pressed. So configuration dot is pressed. Okay, so let's just see. Everything should work okay. And now we can just add it right over here. So button style, and that would be our custom button style. And let's see what's going on over here. Well, I'm just going to, well, actually, this should be black, and then this should be white. Okay, there we go. So yeah, this is our custom button. As you can see, it's fading in and out as I'm tapping on it, shrinking inside as I'm tapping on it, and it has this nice snappy animation. Really nice. Now let's just go and take a look at this in dark appearance. As you can see, okay, the custom button is white, which is okay, but we don't see the actual rounded rectangle, which is kind of a shame. So let's just go back over here. Before we fix this, let me just add in here an extension on the button style. So extension on button style, where self equals custom button style. Okay, and we're going to have a static var called custom of type custom button style, and we're just going to initialize it. So dot init. Okay, so now that we have this extension, we can just, not just call this button style with those two parentheses. We can just go and have this as dot custom, just like dot bordered prominent was. As you can see, nothing really changed. Okay, so when we are changing our color scheme, the actual button appearance should also change, like it did with, let's say, with a bordered prominent or with a plain one. So in order to listen to the changes on the appearance, we need to add in an environment right over here in the custom button style. So I'm just going to add environment, open parentheses, and then /dot color scheme. This is what we want to listen to. So private var color scheme. There we go. Let's have a new line over here. And according to the color scheme, we actually want to change the background color and the foreground color. So let's just add in here color scheme. If that is equal to dot dark, we want to have this as dot white, otherwise dot black, and basically the exact opposite on the foreground color. So this should be black, and then right over here we should have white. There we go. Okay, so as you can see on light appearance, nothing really changed because the color scheme sees that we are in light appearance, and then when we switch on to the dark appearance, it just switched exactly what we wanted to do. So the background would be white and the foreground on the text itself would be black. So yeah, that's it. That's how simple it is to create your own custom button style with the help of colorScheme to not make it, unusable in dark mode. Now, if you'd like to learn even more in SwiftUI, or if you want me to help you with your SwiftUI project, go ahead and check out the first link down in the description where you can meet me on a one-on-one Zoom call.